starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my heart.
Angels sang out an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
My eyes are closed so long after the sun comes up. We do a dance in the dark, down the hall, pictures fall, even the neighbors call. But then you rip out my heart, every artery, a part of me. Ooh. It's obvious to me that you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you go so. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I could be anything you want, I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me it's something real, and I'll give you everything. Every now and then wicked smile, you know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while, keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you go so. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ayy, ayy, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ayy, ayy, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ayy, ayy, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ayy, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ayy, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ayy, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ayy, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ayy, yeah, never pretend. Ayy, back in the lab again. Ayy, you when I touching the friends. Ayy, you when I touching the kin. Ayy, putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ayy, switching the moves, no number 2, I came in the win. Like I said, I'm tapped in with the action. If it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting. This, that gas, like diesel, Shaq and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a beep hole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrifice and heart. That's exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle at me, back up out my way. Yeah, I promise you, you cannot stop me. Now when the whole team got me, I know I sound cocky, but watch me. I'll show you what hard work got me. Parameters. You are not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This is excellence. Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ayy, you know I'm a beast.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. all day, every day. Coming to you live. Just running around doing stuff. Recoil in the chat, the Huff. Afraid Bristle. Dr. D, you love minis? Oh, it's right. We should make a double Yodos. Good job, love minis.
Let's do it!
Yo, Dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting. Hit you on that literal best of all days. Fucking air conditioner. Coming to you live in the Beats Lab in Citrus County, Florida. We're doing it again. Coming out of retirement. Coming out of retirement for one stream only. What's going on? Disco, the Huff, Paint Minis live. How's it going, Paint Minis live? We had a little class the other day. It's retirement. Thank you, Mo's Magic. It's like happy unretirement. True American hero. Jax the Pirate, 50 months back to back. My man Jack Dempsey and Dr. D coming in with the resubs. Appreciate you guys. How's it going, Recoil of Minis? So, double Yo Dogs on of Minis reminded me, since I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or ever again. Running back to chat. Recoil, you just woke up. Recoil is a mod. We have to come up with a nickname for him. Is Jersey not working? Huff. Just went back in time. Saw your comment. I got it. Maybe that's old news. Coil Daddy? Ha! Jack's the Pirate. Oh my god, it took him 1 second to come up with something. Jack's the Pirate. Guy Leroy, open or close cockpit? Always closed up. Pay Minnie's Live says, you really going into retirement? Like, I retired already. I retired on Tuesday. Yeah, like I officially retired for miniature painting Tuesday. My birthday. And then today I came out of retirement. Like I'm 41, dude. Like what do you want me to do? Live stream for my coffin? Like I'm dead. Sunshine Grenadier 69 or 6669. 230 bonus yo dogs. That's a beast mode multiplier. He says no 401k in the hustle. Welcome back. That's right. That's exactly what happened. So I retired on Tuesday, my 41st birthday. Then I looked at my savings portfolio and my retirement portfolio and realized that it didn't exist. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I guess I'll stay retired until this, this money lasts. And back. Spark Minis in chat with her cute ass little Spark Minis emote. Love Mini says, when are we going to design my jersey? Do you not have access to my spreadsheet, Love Minis? You got to schedule. I'll send you a link. Maybe I never sent it to you. About to send you this link. What the fuck? This encryption nonsense is pissing me off. It keeps doing this to me on desktop. But like I can't send people links and shit. Or I can't actually like DM people. It says end-to-end encrypted. Love Minis, I'm gonna whisper it to you. That's to my spreadsheet, so you can pick a day. Because apparently, Facebook doesn't want me to send you DMs. The Huff, yeah, fucking corpse. Hey, Minnie's Live. I did officially retire. Just bad. Do you remember that one time I did it? You guys remember that first time I retired? And then Greenleaf Terrain Studios is still mad about it? I don't think he watches us anymore. I think he fucking hates me now. Spark Mini says, happy Friday. Last hour of work is dead. Where do you work? Long John Silver's? It's like that there. B-Rap, did I ever get your email? Hold on, let me check. I checked the other day. I don't see anything. Did I send you the right email? Yeah, I don't see anything. Try again. Maybe it got buried. Because I don't know where it's coming from and I get a lot of emails. I transmitted the code information over, guys. So if you haven't received an email with your code yet, just wait longer. That's why I wanted to do it immediately, because I know these things can take a while, and I was hoping to beat the weekend. Mr. Funk Dizzle. We get some love in the chat right there for a legend. Spark Mini says, collections for a merchant cash advance company. Pretty much call center. But I did all my work and finished the 3. Work from home. Recoil just gifted a sub to Spark Minis. So you just get paid to do nothing at this point. B-Rab, I still see our whisper. Like, it's still in there. Doesn't seem like you responded to it, though. Spark Minis just got gifted a sub from Coil Daddy, our new mod. Templar, it doesn't appear that they have gone out yet. I have dispatched the information to Game Envy and Monument, Jordan at Monument, and Game Envy. That's why I wanted to collect them and send it fast. Because I know that sometimes takes a minute. You'll get an email. It's like, gift card from Game Envy, you know? I'll follow up right now since we're talking about it. Right now. I just bumped it. All right. So we're back out of retirement. We got some exciting things today, guys. So I'm back out of retirement for one day only. All right, this is it. Tomorrow I'm going to Oldsmar. There's a place in Florida. I'm going to play in a Rogue Trader tournament, a Spray Gunner HQ. That's what I've been painting all the War Dogs and the Lord of Skulls and everything for, to get on top. And then in October, we're going to the US Open. Bought that ticket. So I'm not streaming tomorrow because that's it. But I'll probably come out of retirement on Tuesday. Just be warned. So Tuesday the 30th, month ender. Maybe. But that's it. So we're doing double Yo Dogs for donations today, since I'm not live tomorrow. So anybody who counts on the double Yo Dogs to get their gift bags in a month, we're doing it right now. If you're curious about what that is, you see these sponsors here. They send me shit. I put them in gift bags and send them to you guys. Exclamation point Jersey. We're doing our Jersey promo on this Florida Man Friday. Beast Mode Friday engaged. You want those extra Yo Dogs and double Yo Dogs? And Florida Friday and jersey promo all in one big Friday. Recoil says, cool moms, unite. Shirt looks sick, IRL. Oh, I bet she's gonna love it. That's right, man. Cool moms union. So promo wise, Sunday I'll do some shipping, guys. I'll have the gift. I'll have the dice bags and the. Guys, I bit my lip on Monday, like right here. Eating a biscuit, driving. It's like, oh, here's a biscuit. I just bit the shit out of my lip, and it was like okay for like 2 days, and today it's just fucking killing me. Like everything I do hurts. Like, fuck. Irritating. I went to a concert on Wednesday. But now I'm back. That's why I missed the podcast. And I retired. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, we're going to Oldsmar. Oh! Did you guys see? So, this is what... So, a lot happened today. We're back, baby. Picked up the Ranger. Edgelords. Oh, I'll post another one right now. All right, I'm uploading another one. That picture makes the blue look a little darker than it is, the model student. Look at that new keychain, guys. That's that hot tech. There we go, baby. Edgelords. We did it. Reiner. Yeah, we were just talking about sick new chaos color schemes. We get some love in the chat from my man Rainer. Yo, it's looking sick. So we were just looking at the Ranger. We got the paint job finally. I went to Ocala this morning and picked it up. So the Edgelords 2004 Ford Ranger lives on, which is our new hot chaos color scheme. Right here. The Huff, it looks way better than a truck of that age should look. Yeah, even the guy at the paint shop was like, you will never know that's a 20-year-old truck. A model student, thank you. So, we're driving that truck for almost a decade. And it's so, you guys saw how busted up it was. We got the new tires. We finally painted it. Faded clear coat, a little rust. So it's only got 99,000 miles. It's 20 years old this year. We're back. And thanks to you guys, I got a couple more pieces of equipment to put in there. We put the new radio in there. So now I got Bluetooth. I was using a cassette player right now. I was using a cassette player with a little auxiliary that I plugged into a fucking converter that makes it USB-C. That's how I would listen to my music. Shit, has a cassette player. That's how I've been listening to music for 9 years inside my car. Battery Hammer, thank you, brother. The Edgelords Rhino. Reiner says keep it popping. Reiner knows. Reiner was one of the early adopters of the pink and green. New seats, Dr. D. We replaced the one tear in the quarter panel of one of the seats, and it's got a new ceiling, new top. So we did reupholster the interior to a certain extent, and then deep clean the fabric. Merrill, right? Purple and green. There it is, baby. New headliner. Thank you, B-Rab. That's what it's called. So it's like a brand new truck, guys. Now I got like Bluetooth and shit. Reiner gotta go pick up the kid. All right, man. Much love, homie. Don't let Long John Silver's keep you pressed. Nah, man. I got you. So it's a pretty fun day, guys. Got my truck back. Ready to go to this tournament. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on my birthday. Paid my taxes today. Go boy. Basically, brand new truck. Yeah. So here's what's up. Auto Student says, congrats. Now you become a chemical guy junkie. I did use that stuff on to treat the interior. So, this is what I did in my spare time. So we got hit. This is where we're at. Done. Done. Look at that. Varnished and everything. Melta Sensei, what's up, man? Done. And this beast. So, 2024. Generating hobby momentum. This spring, right now. So we've got the hardware done. I'm going to go play with my toys. I get to go take my Lord of Skulls out for a little spin tomorrow. So here's what I want to do today. So, because, I ran like the 5 Demon Princes at Vegas. Okay. And so, because I want to finish these Obliterators eventually, I still have to run 2 Demon Princes. But they just went down in points, which is kind of awesome. So it's almost 1 for 1. So, squad of 2 Obliterators, same cost as 1 Demon Prince. Very good choice. They deep strike, they fuck, Marker Nurgle, they shoot, they slap. So for October, we are going to replace these 2 Demon Princes in the list with these 4 Obliterators. But for now, the army is playable. And I also have to add 5 more possessed, because it's a 10-man squad of possessed. But here's what's crazy: we just got the balance update, or the field manual points changes. So Demon Princes went down, Possessed went down, Hellbrute went down. So I actually picked up enough points that, with a little bit of fuckery, that I can squeeze a Master of Possession in there. So, Warp Smith, Hellbrute, Lord of Skulls, 3 War Dogs, 10 Possessed, 3 units of Nurglings, Cultists. Now I have enough points to put a Master of Possession with the 10 Possessed. So that's pretty cool pickup. So, for October, I gotta add a model. Gotta add another model. So here's what I want to do today. These 2 Demon Princes, painted by Thomas Goatboy, author on Bell Lost Souls, Thomas Reedy. I bought these Demon Princes from him like 8 years ago. Actually have like 2 more I bought from him. I use these guys all the time though. And these are just some crazy wild conversions of his. I use these guys as like my Slaanesh Demon Princes. And over the years, I have touched up the paint jobs. I've like fixed this guy's muscles up, tightened up some of this guy's skin. So it's 90% Thomas paint job, and I've done touch-ups over the years. Reaper 8. Yeah, who let me out of the retirement home? Still in it. Oh boy. They made Admech even more of a horde army. Why are people, I mean, people are like, are people complaining that you get more models? So, I think it's time, guys, that I actually slap a little bit more paint on my Thomas Goat Boy Demon Princes. Because it's been 5 years since I put paint on them. Since I touched them. Since I touched them up or made any modifications. I fix this guy's axe like all the time. It breaks all the time. But I haven't touched them in a while. Like I said, I remember fixing this guy's skin up because I hated it. So that's why his skin's so smooth. Well, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to throw a little blue on these guys. So it'd be kind of neat to I wonder if I can get this guy out here. No, that's a mistake. I'd like to get these armor panels blue. Edgelord's blue. So Thomas has a completely different painting style than me. So I think the first thing I can do to test this out is kind of have this suspicion that I think I can keep a lot of his paint job intact. So you see it's got like a bunch of like red, orange, like almost like stippling in here. So what if I took transparent red, thinned it down a little bit? What if I went in here and put a filter of transparent red down? First off. Using the big brush. So just some thin down transparent red. Okay. What I'm trying to do is kind of remove the orange vibe and kind of dull red for the paint job first, and because I'm trying to keep some of his highlighting, right? Because I bought it from him and I like to keep some of it intact. Okay. Lou, saw your camo on Ninjon's YouTube video, cameo at Adepticon. Were you just enjoying the convention, or did you also have an entry for Golden Demon? I was running the Long War doubles that day. So I'll go to Adepticon, I play some games, and I usually play in the tournaments, but I didn't this year. We just ran the doubles event, hung out. It's like a 256 man event we run. No, I don't mess with the Golden Demon stuff. So you see, if we can get these red armor panels, kind of start moving them to the magenta spectrum, we can kind of preserve some of Thomas's paint job. So just a filter of transparent red over the big red armor first, okay? Iron Father, you trying to get Rottweiler to play in the doubles next year? Hell yeah. Mr. Noon, what's up, man? Kel Selt says, question, I won some of your global dice of the day. Do you know roughly when you send those out? It'll be later this year. It's 6 to 8 weeks production time to even get them made. So mailed out earliest 8 weeks from now. All right, next. What is going on here? Oh, magenta. So I'm going to grab some stock magenta now. Mix in a little bit of transparent red. And I'm going to kind of copy Thomas. And I'm going to kind of just stipple in here. Kind of the same way he did. Take some of the red. And I'm just kind of painting by numbers right over what he's already painted. I'm going to take some transparent blue right here. Okay. And I'm not trying to over smooth this either. I'm not trying to do like my normal super blending. Trying to preserve the nature of Thomas's painting style. Kind of rough and tough, like how he does. But I'm trying to bring in the Edgelord's vibe. I'm literally looking at his brush strokes and following them as a guide. Let's get a little bit of that blue in the mix. A little red. And the transparents are going to do a pretty good job of like not totally being opaque and letting his textures and the way he paints show through. You see these like hardcore blends he does where it's not even remotely blended. Right here. Right there. Little red. Touch of blue. We'll touch a red. A little bit more magenta right here. A little red and blue. We're doing some rough stippling. A bit more magenta. Following along with the grid. How do you change the measurements on Photoshop to resize something? Oh, you figured it out. Good old Wyatt. Wyatt, I'm changing the colors while matching the highlights of one of my Thomas Demon Princes that I've had for years. So let's get a little magenta right here. And it helps that he painted it red. So we filtered it with transparent red. And now we're just introducing some magentas following his janky ass highlighting technique. Take a touch of blue, transparent blue, stipple that in right there. We're trying to change the ruler, like the actual Photoshop ruler setting. We're trying to change the document to millimeters rather than pixels. Like, what are you actually trying to do? Are you trying to get a ruler out in Photoshop? Or are you trying to make your document millimeter? Just go to image size. Go to edit image size. Should bring up your document and then modify it there. You should be able to change it to any measurement technique you want. A little blue. A red. You need the tool in millimeters. Okay, so you have to go somewhere else in Photoshop to change the millimeters. I'm not sure where that is.
Angels sang out, and the chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
So you want to fit multiple images on a 5x11. I said what I would do is are these little squares? So here's the best thing to do. Wyatt, open up a document. That is 8.5 by 11, 300 dpi. You're going to print this out. So open up a document that's 8.5 by 11, 300 dpi. Then open up a document that is 120 millimeters by 70 millimeters, then like put something like then like drag that square or that rectangle from that document into your other document, and now you know what size it is. It's just sitting in there. So just make your card in the 120 by 70 millimeter document, and then save them as PNGs, and then just drag them into your 8.5 and line them up. Like, and I'll even show you. So there's a card, right? That's a PNG, flattened PNG. Here is an 8.5 by 11 document where I just put those on there. Then I take them to Office Max and print them out. So also make sure to put little borders around them so you can cut. Shout out to J. Coles. Thank you for the sub, brother. All right. So what we also do want some Edgelords blue though. We're setting this guy up. I'm not trying to repaint this guy. I love that Thomas painted him for me. I'm trying to make him an edgelord. So we're gonna tighten some of this up. But you see these metal shoulders? They're gonna be blue. So here's stock blue. And we're gonna start by just doing a raw dog opaque repaint of this metal shoulder. High opacity, straight up off the canvas. No thinning. We're using our big brush. So it'd be really nice if this guy had the look of the edgelords. And I've got two of these guys. And I've been thinking about doing this for a long time. And I'm going to play them tomorrow, so I want to do this right now so I can play them tomorrow. We don't, and that can be it. Probably one other thing we'll probably do is this. Some white and a little dry brush. to get these tentacle maker pipes. Because they're lazily painted the skin, like the same color as his skin. Classic goat boy laziness right there. And we're gonna like pop them out a little further. Let's do a little light dry brushing on these horns too while I'm here. Good to go. All right, we'll let the blue dry. We'll move back down to the hands. That says, did the email? No, it hasn't gone out yet. I just bumped the email today. Sent it to Jordan. Well, it says, okay. Control V the image. So, all right, let me do a tutorial for my guy right now. One second. We're doing a tutorial for Wyatt right now. Turns out I also teach Photoshop, guys. So if you ever want to learn Photoshop, you can also learn that from my classes. So we're setting up cards to print. This is how I do it. Right here. One sec. I gotta do this janky ass. Gotta do a whole display capture. All right. New file. Millimeters. Right, you're saying 70, 120. This is print. 300 DPI. Don't forget that, Wyatt. Okay? There's your card. Okay? Okay. So, let's just say you did all this graphic design. I'm gonna distort this so it fits. Don't worry. Don't pay attention to this part. Okay. Ah, yes. I've just finished designing my card at 120, 70 millimeters. Let me save this motherfucker. Let me save it as. Let's save it as a PNG file. Wyatt stream. Type. Make the next card. Save it. Make the next card. Save it. Make the next card. Save it. Now, new document. Inches. 8.5 by 11. Great. Type. Now, let me open my JPEG. My PNG. Here's my PNG. Pull this tab down. Move it. Just drag it there. And then line them all up however you need. There you go. Yeah, make a new PNG. Just save a PNG every time. That's how I would do it. Now, if you're going to take them to a cutter, right, and you got to run a big slicing tool across all of these, sometimes what you want to do is just run stroke around the card. I'll make it bright so you can see it. So there it is down there. And you just put that cut on all of them. So now you have a grid that you can cut along that should line up, and you got to make sure you're lined up in case you fucked it up. Right? I was playing it fast and loose. And now something to remember is that there's always going to be a moment, Wyatt, when you're trying to cut this, that you can't line it up. And there's this thing called printer marks that we used to do on every document. And it could be something as simple as you making like a line. Right? And I'm just making a shape because I'm lazy. The fuck is going on here? So sometimes what we used to do back in the day, Wyatt, was something like this. Right? Where you create a guide for your cut that lines up for the blade on the machine you're going to use in the areas that you can't actually see because you've already cut the paper 4 or 5 times. So sometimes you do that kind of shit right there. That's old school. I didn't find it necessary because I'm just making janky little cards, but hey, whatever you need to do. Wyatt, you're saying it's still tiny. You did exactly what I just did. Are you using just like universal magic cards? Is your document that you're dragging them into the correct size? All right, I'm going to email you my template. I'm just going to email you one of my cards I just printed. And I put it in a magic card sleeve. I just emailed it to you. Where's my backpack? Oh, a second. 1 second. Just made these yesterday. That card I sent you goes in these, like right here. Cheap. So that card I sent you is literally this fucking card that I just printed. Drag that thing into an 8x. Like, tell me if that doesn't work. Just printed these fuckers for tomorrow. You know, it's funny because Where did I put that box? Bro, how do I lose everything? 24 hours. Oh, it's really. So your 8.5 by 11 document's wrong, because that shit works. That car works. So your 8.5 by 11 Photoshop document is something. There's something off with that. So double check that it's inches. 300 DPI. Make sure it's 300 DPI. So the funny thing about these cards we're just talking about, guys, is that Thomas is the one who invented them. He invented them back in 6th edition, and it was awesome, and we all copied him. So the guy who I'm paying homage to and repainting my Demon Prince that I bought from Thomas, he's the guy who invented this whole Demon Prince chaos, creating our little cards for 6th edition. Problem solved. You had the wrong one. Got it. Has to be your base document. That's why we went through process of elimination. Too easy. Got it. So, okay, Jack Coast painting. White. Did you open a CMYK document or an RGB document? That's the colors will change in that if in that situation. So even though print is CMYK, it doesn't matter for this. Like, it's meaningless. So keep your base document RGB. Don't bother with trying to make a CMYK. We don't print that way anymore. It doesn't matter for this. So make sure the base document is 300 DPI RGB. Guys, it's also like, it's almost impossible to make a CMYK document PNG anyway. So just work into RGB. Love Minute says, when you reach retirement age, you do lose things. It just happens. So, like I was saying, Thomas is the guy who, invented us doing cool little fucking magic cards. Mine is 8 color RGB and yours is 32. That's probably why. But the thing is, you don't need to use my card. That was just a test. Just make your own. Now we know the problem. So now just start over again. Open up your document, make your designs, save them, drag them over. It should be fine. So I'm going to take some of this transparent blue, and I'm going to try to channel Thomas. Okay? Thomas wouldn't just smoothly blend this shit out. Okay? he wouldn't give a shit. So I'm just gonna do something like that. He would let it ride. It's fun. Spin around 100 times. Sing an opera. Photoshop magic. Taking some of that other blue. So we're just gonna run a gangster. Grab a little sky blue. We're going to keep trying to run a Goat Boy style. So now I'm going to take a little of the sky blue over here. Run some stipples right here. Let's grab some of that mid-tone blue. Channeling the Thomas Goat Boy technique. Hero Quest. There we go. I feel like we did a pretty good job making it look like he painted it. All right, let's get this. Same thing. Let's run some stipples right here. Let's run back to the mid-tone. Stipple into the stipple. Keep it kind of rough, Thomas style. Cyber Demon. Hell yeah, it's a Cyber Demon. We're going to change brush sizes. We're going to run back to the hand. Let me rinse this brush. We're going to take some magenta, a little white, a little transparent red, a little noosh, Meticulous Chaos, the legend. Now we're going to stipple in here. Thomas style. We're gonna take. So the mix we have is pretty bright here. We're gonna darken it up over here. Okay. We're gonna stipple in there. Go back to our bright mix. A little bit more white. We're going to run a kind of a tasty little inner panel edge highlight. So I am gonna update the design slightly with this. All right. Let's take a little transparent blue. And we're going to run a line right here. The heart pull. We're going to get that edgelord style. So we're trying to put an obviously blue line in the shadow there. To get that technique. And this, if you're just tuning in, this is the Demon Prince I bought from Thomas Goat Boy. Gotta be, when was 6th edition? How many years ago was that? Let's get a little bit more of our magenta. Gonna stipple in here. And I'm trying to preserve again his highlight scheme and his his natural roughness that he uses for his painting technique. So I'm trying to paint where he painted. And we're adding a few extra bonus lines, essentially. Yeah, so I bought this from Thomas in 6th edition. Along with 2 other Demon Princes. And I've used it for years. And now I've touched him up over the years because he's been chipped, beat up. Grumpy Insight, yes, the new grill for my truck did show up. Did you see my Instagram page, Grumpy Insight? We're doing the same technique right here. Rough stipples, running some white and some magenta. A little bit. We're gonna move back to the red. Yeah, look, Grumpy. Yeah, I got the truck back today. Ennis Ogre, how's retirement? Yo, it's good. It's great. 23 bonus Yo Dogs from my man Ennis Ogre, the true legend. Yo, Grumpy, it's tight, right? So I just got the truck back today. Went to Ocala to pick it up. And I've got your grill that you sent me in the living room. I'm waiting probably next week. I'll be able to put it on once I get my new emblem. Let's stipple some transparent red in right here. Little noosh, little red. Little white. Shout out to Grumpy Insight. I appreciate you, brother. Let's take some transparent blue. Get inside those recesses. Oh, I heard Sir Crow is coming to the tournament tomorrow. Sir Crow. Somebody dropped. Edgelord's a fine. Bryant Ocala Speed Trap Heaven. Yeah. Haha, and it's ogre, and a deep courtesy bow to you. Thank you. You talking to Recoil? We call him Coil Daddy now. All right, let's take some Sky Blue. And let's just drop a couple of edges. Running some heart pulls. Running it a little janky on purpose. Can't have these like perfectly over-tuned shoulders. They look out of place. Yeah, and a sucker says, I hate for you to feel left out. So a twirl of the hat and a rap of the cane to you, good sir. Bryant says, what happened to Long John Silver's? What do you mean? I don't know. Still a drug front, I think. Let's do... We haven't done this in an age. I don't want to remove the gold that he put on it. So I'll just leave gold. Bryant? Oh, I mean, I retired. And they didn't think it was a funny joke, so they fired me. I was like, yeah, give me my pension, dog. And they were like, bruh. Bro, I have no idea. I mean, this paint is so old. No idea what it is. There's some rich gold for Monument. But you see, Thomas paint's like kind of splotchy. Right, Brian? I'm back at Circle K now, yeah. Circle K is always there for me. So we're bringing a nice new sheen back in. This gold paint hasn't been shiny in 10 years. Let's take some something like that. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Take some burgundy. So I got some burgundy like right here. I'm kind of mix some of that in, the golds. I'm gonna kind of texture it in. So I got a little noosh, and I'm just kind of using kind of a stippling motion, you see? Creating a little bit of a darker variant. Letting it kind of blur in. And a lot of it is because I fucked up a lot of it when I was painting the fields of the shoulders. So I had to kind of do something about all the pink and shit I got on the gold. I'm never going to be able to color match it, so I kind of had to go a little harder here. But I took it as an opportunity to kind of match some of his janky technique. We kept some of that dinginess in there. We got some definition. Let me run back to some magenta real quick. Add a couple of chaos lines. Right? think that guy alright matches the edgelords now. So now let's do one last thing. I got some fluorescent green right here. Some noosh. And we dry brush those pipes white to set up for this. Slim down turtle meat. What is the Circle K joke? They're a prestigious organization that I purchased my 4 Locos and my boner pills from. They offered me a job when I moved out here last summer so I could pick up some shifts, pay my bills. I left them for Long John Silver's. Then I retired, and then I ran out of money, and now I'm back at Circle K. So we're just brushing some fluorescent green into these pipes that we dry brushed, and as it dries, it's giving us a nice blended in feeling. And these pipes, they were just like flesh tone, like the rest of them. Premium real estate to send into the greens. So we'll let this guy dry. To a whip break. So exclamation point whip. Post up some of your stuff on Discord, guys. So that's a Thomas Goat Boy original. Been playing with him for over a decade, touching him up every now and then. So I just gave him his first Edgelord's facelift while keeping it in the Thomas vein. We take some noosh, a little bit of transparent blue. I'm gonna wash these nuts right here. Always wash those nuts. Hell yeah. That's the brush. So if you're just tuning in, what we've been working on is generating hobby momentum. Ever since I got back from Austin, I've been hard at work trying to get the Edgelord hobby momentum off the ground. Went to Adepticon, and then it's been nonstop. The first thing we did when we got back in the Beats Lab was finally finish our Lord of Skulls. Edgelord Project. Bah, there it is. Then we decided that we're going to generate some real hobby momentum this spring going into the summer because we have hobby goals this year, like the US Open in Tampa. Okay, so nothing better than signing up for a little Rogue Trader tournament with 2-week notice to get you on the path. So we were also able to get our Brigands knocked out, and also a Hellbrew. And we were able to rebase or add some awesome new basing materials to these bases. So we've got our 3 War Dogs now. And so I got this Rogue Trader tournament tomorrow, which totally inspired me to get these War Dogs done finally. Which means now, between the 3 War Dogs and the Lord of Skulls and the fucking Hellbrew and the Warsmith, that's a big chunk of the Edgelords done. And that means I have smooth sailing until October to get these 4 Obliterators done. But in the meantime, I'm playing with my old janky Demon Prince spam stuff. And so I thought it'd be fun to take our old Thomas originals and edgelord them up while preserving the spirit of these paint shots. Templar, how are you training for US Open? Bicep curls and triceps? Yeah, I mean, I should. So here's our updated Thomas OG. Reiner, you like these? You like these War Dogs? That's the new tech, dude. I've moved on from green and purple. Rottweiler, did you just drop me a C note, dude? It says, yo, what up? Still waiting for you on the ham radio. Yo, Hobo 1, this is Hobo 2 for the Monument Code. I've been up for 3 days waiting. Where you at? Over. Just picked up approximately 5,000 points in my Ultramarine army. This shit is on. I get some strong man love and chat from my man, Rot Wheezy. Yeah. And Reiner is, like I said, he's one of the earliest adapters of the purple green. And now it's been so many years that Reiner, I decided I had to come up with a new Chaos signature Legion scheme. So after we did a bunch of workshopping, it's the Edgelords. And so we stabilized it on some Possessed. We painted this as a big proof of concept right here. And got, like I said, got a unit Possessed painted up. And then we inverted it on these gun guys because I like the inversion on the Lord of Skulls a lot. So the Brigands with their guns are inverted from the Carnivore with his punchy hand. So I've got 5 more Possessed because I'm going to run a 10-piece of those guys, Rottweiler. Rottweiler, did you see that the points changed? Go boy, you out of here? Ryder was a fan of the pink. Yeah, I'm using magenta, transparent white, transparent red. Is basically it. Then I'm using like blue, sky blue, and transparent blue. So we got to come up with a new signature blend. 13 years ago, they laughed at me, Ryder, on DACA forms for the OG color scheme. Like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know anything. He's stupid. Bro, all those pictures were commissions, dog. People were literally paying me for those. Like, laughing all the way to the bank. Brad Bucket, the forum. So, it became one of the most identifiable chaos color schemes in the game. Fucking Matt Aaron won like 10 GT painted awards with it. Templar gotta have a master possession for the possessed. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care before because it doesn't add a lot. But now that I find myself with enough points to play him for free, like basically for free, I'm like, okay, now he adds enough. So the point drops, and so I'm glad they dropped the points on the units they had because it wasn't possessed with too many points. Now Hellbrute was too many points. Where's Rottweiler? Exclamation point whip. Oh, he's in here. All the best villains. That's right. Purple and green. Right. Templar. Hellbrutes are pretty okay now. I mean, I was going to use them anyway. For my Lord of Skulls. Now it's cheaper. Rot Wheezy. Just getting back into the tabletop. J-Ro Snack. Junior J-Ro Snack. Yeah, it's different now. Templar says Mollifiends are great. Mollifiends are always great. Here's the thing though, Templar. Like, I'm not like, if I want big robot thing that run at you, if like you're thirsting for big robot, like, and look, Mollifiend's my spiritual animal. It's like, that's my spirit. But big robot that run at you, Carnivore, 140 points, moves 14 inches, OC 8, hits on 2s, Slaughter Claw. It doesn't need any of the fucking packs. It just is the right choice. Rottweiler, you're killing it, man. Back to your roots. Redoing the Ultra homies. Like your old 5th edition Ultramarines. Yo, it's looking good, brother. Holy shit, dude. My favorite thing, though, Templar, honestly, is that Forge Fiends were finally good. I waited since they dropped in the 6th to be good, or 7th. Like, I wanted them to be... They just suck. They sucked for fucking years. Rottweiler says the roots for sure. Getting back to blue, baby. It's looking incredible. Rottweiler, oh, you should totally do that. Get like your nicest, like, Terminator from the old army and put it next to this guy when you're done. It's not done yet. Save it for the reveal. This guy's not even. This guy's like half painted. Save it for the reveal. Get him based everything. Mateo, working up those greens, baby. Beautiful work, Rottweiler. Yeah, he literally has no arms. Get him on rocks, grass, base. Get it, like, just full on. Here it is. So I bought a new phone case and screen protector because the screen protector cracked. I was like, uh-oh. And it did not, and my glass didn't. So, like, I'm like, all right, I do need to get one of the heavy duty ones. I drop it so much. Luckily, that screen protector held it down. It's like looking at it right now. Solid work up, Mateo. Yeah, this other phone case has like the built-in protector, you know what I mean? I didn't want to get it because the phone's already so goddamn big, it barely fits in my pocket. Oh shit, Templar. Yeah. God, it's so silly. What the fuck happened to this? Oh, it's through the glass. This Enterprise battle wagon is ludicrous. Recoil. Oh, it does. But I don't always wear the Jinkos, man. They don't let me wear them at work. Modeling for disadvantage. Sir Crow. Almost done with these cultists. Oh, yeah. Recoil, how Jingo's not Circle K uniform? I don't know. My manager got mad at me for wearing them, so I don't wear them. I need the job. I think he's just jealous. Frog bones. Bro, I've got 2 pairs of Jinko shorts that are ridiculous and pants. This is my treat to myself for Christmas. Ryder, how are you supposed to do sweet jiu-jitsu takedowns in khakis? Can't. They give me a machete. They give it to you at orientation. And they say, this is all you're allowed to use. Kramus? Yeah, man. Show us the stomper. Sir Crow he's going to the same tournament as me tomorrow. Yeah, they gave me this thing. They gave it to me, Reiner. But I just keep leaving it at home because I just assume it's just unnecessary. Leave it like kind of under my bed right here. Sir Crow, it's like a 2-hour drive from Orlando. It's like a 1.5-hour drive for me. Get him in the old fucking figure 4 leg lock, dog. Ramus. So you just kind of went in hard and laid the blues out, and then what, smoothed them out with the airbrush? It's awesome. Hook, what's up, man? I'm back. What a janky ass fucking model. And it's ogre. Rubber bands. Yeah, rubber bands make sense to them all like that. Hook. These guys, I guess, never retire. Respawn and adapt. I like that. Kramus, did you have to build this model, or did it come already built in your, like, that lot you bought? All right, we'll go take a potty break. Still got an hour left. We're on schedule. Getting ready for our Rogue Trader tournament tomorrow. I gotta buy a new transport bag too, because I don't have enough foam or the right size box for my loader skulls. So I gotta get something figured out. That time I gotta fly again and go to Orlando or go to Tampa for the GW thing. So he's got to come in his own little box. All right, be right back, guys. right, we're back. Oh. Lock it in. Recoil. Good job.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus.
Graham, what's up, brother? Oh, you know, that reminds me. Thank you for the resub.
Descended Chuck Norris.
Exclamation point. Twitch sub. Reminder to everyone that Twitch fucked up subscriptions last month. They sent me this, like, kind of like just low-key email about it. Where apparently they fucked up subs and they're like letting people resub by May 6th to keep their sub streak. And like I said, I noticed that something was off last month. So by my conservative math, 40% of people are afflicted by this. So check your subs and stuff, or you might lose your streak. Exclamation point. Bonus, exclamation point. Jersey. Oh, I forgot. Do I have a Jersey thing up here? It's a Jersey promo today, guys. Let's get back to it, though. So, I'm okay with this. Been using this Demon Prince for a decade. And he just got a fresh coat of Edgelord's vibe. It looks great with the units now. So now the other Demon Prince I use is this one. Thomas. I've got 3 of them. So I've fixed this guy up a bunch of times over the years. So he's got some armor panels I think we can shift to Edgelords to get him to get his vibe to match. So kind of the same thing. Let's see what we can figure out. So let's get those shoulder pauldrons blue. Right here. Be a little bit more careful here. Rinse that. Let me rinse that off. Just downgrade. So what I'm thinking is, be careful. Some stippling and some heart pulling. And a little noosh. Think I can actually get in there. Not have to repaint this little logo. There we go. Save us a little time. Yo. Let's take it a little noosh, a little blue. Using the tip of our brush, kind of saw-toothing our way in. It's like a heart pull stipple. Damn it. That's and he did some green stuff here. Some of these edges are a little blurry. Get a little edge lord vibe. Let's grab some transparent blue. Run some right there. Grab some mid-tone blue. Just run it right in. Grab some sky blue. Go back to the mid-tone blue. Let it ride. See if we can get a little noosh and transparent blue right here. We'll try to just get like kind of a nice, quick border. So we're running it right into the seam against the gold. Too easy. Let's grab some mid-tone with some sky blue. I'm gonna try to just get it done right here. Some stipples. Rico says he looks jacked. Yeah. Just doing some sewing machine stroke. Keeping it Thomas style, Go Boy style. A little bit more sky blue right here. Good night, Celt. All right, let's run it back over here. Let's get this. Kind of pin wash sorted out. Some here in the gutter. Pick up some of the mid-tone. Idiot Rampage. Sorry I didn't get in earlier. Had a tornado going through in my area. Holy shit, are you okay, man? Everyone okay? Let's grab a little sky blue idiot and a Rampage. Let's go back to the mid-tone. Some stipple. Four of them. Fuck that. Raggedy Doctor says, your Demon Prince is coming along beautifully. Thanks, man. It's technically only partially my Demon Prince. So, what we're doing is we're edge lording them up. I bought these from Thomas 12 years ago, 6th edition. And I've touched them up, repaired them over the years, played them in multiple Demon Prince spam armies. I got 3 of them. And so what we're doing is we're trying to match Thomas's kind of janky paint style and shift the colors to our edgelord's palette. Because I'm running them in my list tomorrow. Because I'm not going to have the obliterators. But I keep a collect. I have like 10 Demon Princes. Like, I love running Demon Prince spam lists. I ran 5 Demon Princes at LVO. So we're trying to keep the spirit of his highlighting scheme alive. A lot of janky stippling. Kind of rough and tumble. Thomas doesn't care about smooth blends. But he does always put the highlights in the right place. He's just down to keep it gangster. I am pretty sure I repainted this guy's skin at some point in the last decade. Like all that, it's definitely not how he paints. So I'm pretty sure I made the skin better. Like, I think he was the wrong color. Like, you couldn't have called him I think I had to switch it up so I can make him more like an androgynous, markless prince. I think it was like too obviously Nurgle before. So eating a rampage, you're okay though? Everyone in your family's okay? David Vega says, you're the man. Thanks, man. Big Uncle, yeah, it's the Flying Circus. Me and Thomas ran Flying Circus lists in 6th and 7th. Multiples. I ran 1 in 6. I actually ran, I think we ran 1 in 6th with the 5th Ed Codex, 1 in 6th with the 6th Ed Codex, and then 1 in 7th. Because at one point I saw Fate Weaver, the way to drop our units all weird. I think that was 6 with 5th Ed Codex. Idiot Rampage, you're outside watching the weather like our Florida brethren. Alright, so now we need to put the magentas back in. So maybe we just make the intestines look better. Recoil! Jerky and Monster Dono for the drive tomorrow. Oh, Jerky and Monster Dono. Hell yeah, brother. Let me get some strong man love in the chat for Coil Daddy. So I'm going to just kind of like pink up the intestines because they're kind of more red than pink right now. And we're going to do that by just kind of stippling on them. With some magenta and transparent red. Let's get a little bit more white, a little noosh. See, we're just doing some obvious stipples. Recoil says, no one call me that. You feel me? Recoil don't play that shit. Let's water down some transparent red. We're going to take transparent red with some noosh. We're just going to ramp up some of the saturation here in the recesses. So there's a lot of noosh in this. So opacity will go down. Todd Jameson is newish, just a medium. Kinda. Medium, retardant, reactivator. Did a bunch of green stuff on this leg right here. Just gonna pop out some of these lines. This is all like 12-year-old Thomas green stuff work. Go back to some of the red. So we're just trying to inject some of that hot pink action. Model students is listening while painting. Shook my Vallejo white primer and lid was loose. Look. Been there, dog. I'm just trying to get some of these strands because he did put, I mean, they are painted red, so I can kind of treat that as the shadow. I don't need to do like a full-on repaint here. Let's get a little bit more white. Do some stipples. Recoil. How's mom doing? Just woke up. So just brushing a little in. girl slept in. That is good. A little bit more white. Monument Hobbies. Let's get some strong man love in chat. What's up, Monument Crew? I transmitted some emails of winners to Jordan the other day. Shout out to Monument for putting up $500 in prizes. What's up, guys? Mechanized Imposter. What's up, man? We are sprucing up this old Demon Prince that I bought from Thomas years and years ago to have some edgelord colors. It's like 12 years old Thomas green stuff work here. So we're trying to inject a little bit more magenta and blue into these two Demon Princes, because they are stand-ins for the edgelords until my obliterators get done. Now you're just tuning in. So these are my two Thomas Demon Princes, and we're introducing a little edgelord's vibes to them while keeping his paint job intact. And that's for our Chaos project. So we got the Lord of Skulls done last month. And I got an RTT tomorrow. So I get to bring out the mechanized hardware. I've got some Possessed and a Hellbrute that go with this. Got 2 units of 2 Obliterators to go with it too. But this Rogue Trader tournament basically put me to overdrive to at least get the Brigands done. So I pull from my collection of Demon Princes to fill out the roster. And I just wanted to edgelord them up a little bit while keeping that paint scheme similar. So these are 2 Slaanesh Demon Princes, which I actually really like. Winged Demon Princes in the Chaos Codex. A lot of success with them in Vegas. So I like the Slaanesh ones a lot. They move 14 inches. They can advance and charge with a stratagem, fall back and charge with a stratagem. Exploding 5s in melee. BIG. We get some love here. The BIG. Dark Jameson hoping the jersey comes in next week. The nerds and I are going to do a paint night. Hell yeah, man. So I have no problem with the Demon Princess. I actually wouldn't mind purchasing and painting up to actual baller Demon Princes or the Edgelords. But I want to do the Obliterators first because they're so obviously Edgelord. Like, look at these guys. I mean, that model, the new Swole Obliterator, I played with the first Obliterator models, 3rd edition. And the Swole Obliterator is so fucking gangster. So, they're even point swap. 2 of these guys so I want to play with these guys because they're so obviously edgelord, but also they're a good ass fucking unit. Like Mark and Nurgle, they slap with their bullets with the Pact. They actually have like pseudo power fist. They can punch. They can deep strike. So they're actually like a jack of all trades kind of unit. And because of the Mark and Nurgle, kind of puts them over on the shooting. So they're pretty fucking damn good. So I feel like in a lot of games, these guys are going to be real good. But I also have a suspicion that the Demon Princes are better. Because the way I play with the Demon Princes, I love them. And I feel like the Obliterators aren't going to like incur the respect that I want. Because I want people to like give me space. And when you set up 2 Demon Princes like on the gun line behind a wall, like right there, they're like, oh, this motherfucker's coming for me. And I'll let them know. I was like, oh, and those, they'll usually ask though. They'll be like, does anything in your army advance to charge? And I'll point at these 2 Demon Princes. Like these guys. They're like, oh, how far do they move? And I go 14 inches. And so they're like, fuck. You know, and I was like, you want me to measure that for you? You know what I mean? So I want them to give me space. So these guys force that respect. The Demon Prince, like phobia. You know? And then you give me that bubble of respect that I'm looking for. And that way I can shove my like 10-piece possess unit right up in the center and start doing secondaries. While my brigands and stuff get into position, the Lord of Skulls, just all the Lord of, because towering doesn't just ignore everything like it used to, but I can just roll up and touch the center terrain with the Lord of Skulls and see out of it. So that lets me just kind of take the center and force your respect. And then I have Nurglings. Muse says, nice, also chill painting music. Thanks, man. Got a good track today. So, but because I don't have the full complement of Possessed, and my list is has extra points because of that. Because I want to run 10, I have 5 painted. But because of that, 130 extra points. So, another thing I'm known for, Recoil, in addition to Demon Prince spam, is Nurgling spam. I have the largest independently owned collection of painted out-of-print Nurglings. Recoil says, would you be sad if they dropped Chaos Terminators and only had Obliterators? They're kind of like better Terminators. Like, would I be sad if like Chaos Terminators didn't exist? What do you mean? This question. So, because I have 130 extra points, guess how many Nurgling bases are in my army? Whoever gets Price is Right, closest without going over, 20 Yodogs. Recoil, would it be sad if they dropped Chaos Terminators? I mean, no, I don't care. Like, this shit doesn't make me think, like, but they won't. Like, they're different units. Obliterators are like this technovirus, demonic. They have a lot of lore going back a long time. Completely, they're hulking behemoths. They're demons. Six. 18. Let me get like 2 more. How many Nurgling bases do I have? About me. The most amount of units you can have is 6. It's 3 bases per unit. Bazaar is saying 18, which would be 6 units of 3. All right. Bazaar wins 20 Yodogs. I have 21 bases. I still got extra. That's 6 units of 3, but 1 unit of 6. So, I fill out the roster with Nurglings when I don't have units. Which means you put a bunch of Nurglings in the corners. There's that one secondary that's being the corners. You deploy the 6-piece, go to the center, do scramblers. I'll deep strike 2 units, so that's 5. So then I'll deploy 1 extra unit. So I'll deploy 3 units of 3 and a 6-man to take the center. But 2 of those units of 3 I deployed sit in my back corners, infiltrate. The other one will just do something threatening somewhere. But then you deep strike the other 2 to make them think to make them worried about deep strike, but also for behind enemy lines. So it ends up working out pretty good. It's just like so many Nurglings. They're great. And people kill them easy, but they don't hold objectives or anything. So like you can't like take an objective from them. And like for that other secondary. So I'm holding objectives with cultists and brigands and stuff. And demon princes. But doing a lot of secondary actions with the Nurglings. One plus saves. He's working on 60 Blood Angels. That's his new list. All right. Edgelord's looking good. So, I finished all these brigands and shit yesterday. Carnivore looking good. My Lord of Skulls is happy. And today, we're just dabbling in colors on our Thomas Go Boy original Demon Princess to edgelord them up, and we're paying special attention to his highlighting and his janky techniques. So these guys blend into the army now, which I like. Had these Demon Princes for a decade. At least. I'm gonna take some bright yellow green. Recoil's mom. I'm home and I'm okay. I came home last night. I'm so glad to hear that. Recoil's mom. I'm going to take some transparent blue and some bright yellow green. Because this green is a little desaturated, I'm going to take this big dry brush. And just kind of stipple it on. I'm gonna take a little white. And I'm gonna kind of just blur that in. And it's a pre-highlight. I'm gonna do more. We're gonna take this big brush right here, some noosh, and we're gonna stipple it again. And what I'm going to do is kind of build that white up. And then I'm going to hit it with some fluorescent green. And we're letting it be kind of distorted and pixelated. Using a little noosh. And then we're going to glaze it with fluorescent green. Let's get a little bit more white. Using our tracer technique. On this Florida Man Friday, 2 XCO dogs for donations. I'm off the air tomorrow because of this tournament. So we're running double today. We're also running a jersey promo. Thank you guys all for supporting me on my birthday. We got codes dispatched to our sponsors, or emails dispatched to our sponsors. So we expect these codes to go out. I think Game Envy just emailed me back. I'm just kind of stippling along the seam here. Thank you, Love Minis. And so we're going to let that dry for a second. Then we're going to hit it with that Absolute Domination fluorescent green. Let me check my email. All right, NV codes are going out tonight. I should be able to just take this and run it raw dog right over the top. And give it that fluorescent green filter. Let it dry before you fuck with it. Some right here. We're using Monument Hobbies fluorescent green, STD factory. We've been threading it into a lot of this project. The fluorescence. I'll show you. On this big guy, we used it in all anything that's green, basically fluorescent green.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started alright all night.
This guy.
I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step.
We also threaded it into a lot of clever places on the Brigands. The orange in the fire. And there. So, but you see, I threaded it in kind of more clever way. And so I really heated up that metal with the fluorescence. I love that. So we just kind of thread it in where we can.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe.
And I'm probably going to go back and glaze some in. Because I painted this guy before the fluorescent paint came out. So I got to thread some back in on this guy. But I'm pretty happy with the fact that a lot of things changed, because look at these bases. Like Gamers Grass really upgraded these bases because of Gamers Grass. So kind of glad I didn't just like lock it all in with some other base. Jay Adiva, thank you for the follow. And so now, as you see these guys laying out, and now these guys have a close enough look to them, with just a couple of tweaks that we can relax, play them on the table, feel pretty good about that. So I gotta pack up all my stuff tonight. I already packed most of it. The only real thing is the Lord of Skulls. He's gonna have to get buried in a separate container because I just don't have the foam trays for him. So I'm looking into the Battle Foam. So I have the original Pack Air from Battle Foam. Does anyone have experience with the new one? Because the old one doesn't actually fit. It doesn't actually ride. I've been called on it every single time. It's too big, and I think that they made a new one since I bought it years and years and years ago. So does anyone have that? I saw someone with it at the airport. I was like, oh shit. So, and I left my awesome Table War magnetic case in California, and that's the only one really big enough and sturdy enough that I would trust. But that doesn't matter because you can't fly with that shit. So I normally fly with my 420 or whatever it is, the 430, but the fucking Lord of Skulls is not going to me. It's not happening. So I need a solution. So I just wonder if anyone has experience with it. With the new one. No one?
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I give my all, now we in a running.
Motherfucker's not fitting in my fucking 420. Which I think it's not a 420, 432, 428, something like that. I've gotten like Mortari on it. Maybe, I've gotten some impressive feats done. But you have to like start over with foam. You have to like take measurements. They do a laser cutter thing. I've got some impressive shit in there. So maybe if I sit down and just play with the laser editor, I might be able to figure it out. Josh Jameson? No, I'm trying. No, I'm saying for like the future. Like I've already realized that there's a problem. My current storage travel solutions doesn't support the Lord of Skulls.
I'm in the end zone. Where did he go? You way too slow. Homie, I've been gone. I know you see, I got the rings. Homie, I've been flown.
We got a jersey promo tonight, guys. Florida Man Friday, but I'll show you what I mean. So I've been using these guys for literally 14 years. Okay. See, but they've got a lot of new stuff in here they didn't used to have for lots of different game systems. They've even got magnetic trays now. No, mag racks, you can't fly with those. That's a disaster. Cray? Yeah, you varnish everything. I varnished multiple times. So this is, so I used to have this one. They used to swear this one flew. They said this one will fit under the seat. Fucking lie, it does not. Look at all these game systems now. It's wild. What I'm trying to figure out, what's the name of what's the number? Does anyone know the number of that case? I have it over here. Hold on. 432. I had it. So this is the one. This one is the one I've been using for years. This will always ride. And I've gotten some impressive armies in this. But the issue is that I don't think I have to figure out what their new airplane variant is. Like, it used to be called Air. Do they have that still? Fucking no idea. Have to do some research.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Hold on a second. Got it. It's a good size. The 432. Whoever was asking, Schmitty. Oh no, it's the best bag. I fit. Bro, I had Mortarion, 3 Plague Burst crawlers, Plague Marines, Rhinos. Like I put some shit in that bag. I mean, I went to Vegas with that bag, right? I had a Land Raider, fucking. A Land Raider, a Defiler, 5 Demon Princes. That bag. So, if you plan it out right, you can do a lot. If you sit down with the laser editor. So, if I might need to sit down and see if it's possible to do it with what I have. Thank you for hanging out with me. I was just wondering if you guys had any intel on that with the new Flyver. And so if you look back there, that is the original Pack Air. That is the one they used to advertise. You can use as carry-on luggage. Has a special dimension. It's not their normal bag size and their normal foam tray size, because they want everything to fit their universal tray. And so that one was like, it fits, carry on. It doesn't. 100% of the time, I've rolled into a gate and they're like, put it in that back, that like cage doesn't fit. Make you gate check it. That happened twice, and I stopped using it. Battery hammer? Yeah, no, I sold it. All right, guys, let's figure out our raid. We're gonna raid Wyatt Turk. Thank you guys for your support as always. It's been an amazing birthday. So fun. I mean, it just my mental health, my life is so much better now, guys. And you guys are such a big part of that. I appreciate you guys, man. Normally right now I'm stressed, anxiety, like this time of year for various celebratory reasons and taxes. I'm usually coming into this moment like stressed beyond belief, historically, for about a decade. And now I'm like, chill. Send. Thank you guys. Thank you, Muse. Let's get this raid going. We're going to bring the party over to Wyatt Turk. Jack of clubs. Let's queue up the raid. Let's bring the length, the girth, the positivity. Shout out to all my supporters. My new mod, Coil Daddy, and the Beast mod. Love minis. Thank you guys for holding it down. I'll see you guys Tuesday for the month ender. And as always, until we meet again, play on, players.